We covered this last time, and
Yes.
we got many orders from you guys. Thank you very much for making your orders known. You did it both online and offline via our text, which is 20641, and also you did it via our phone number. Thank you very much for that. The SOMO Care Pack. We start off with your daily needs as usual. SOMO Duka offers you a package of 2 kilograms of maize flour, 1 kg of porridge flour, 1 kg of sugar, 2 kgs of rice, 1 liter cooking oil, 500 milliliters, is that how we say it?
Yes, milliliters.
Of milk, 500 grams of honey, 400 grams of peanut butter, 1 patch of cabbage, and 10 tomatoes. Now, let me tell you, it is all at the price of 2,400. 2,400.
Just 2,400 Kenyan shillings. Actually, this was one of the products that a lot of people were interested in on our first episode of SOKO. So it's something you need right now during this pandemic when you don't want to go to the shop to spend some time in the retail places right now. You can just order it, SOKO delivery at your doorstep.
Maybe you're wondering what exactly the market price?
Yes, share with us. I'm curious to know myself.
Between 3,000, 3,200, 3,500, depending on where also you're living and able to actually go to. So it has been reduced to 2,400 only for you, and on SOKO you get such an offer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
If you're, I'm wondering who's going to be interested in it. Please call in. Please give us. Please talk to us on the social media platforms. Let us know if you want this more package, if you care package, if you're interested in it, and we'll get back to you.
Oh yes.
Now, next on the list we have the Bounty Nut Peanut Butter. Now, the Bounty Nut is creamy, smooth, tasty, organic, and nutritious food source that is loved all around Kenya. It has no artificial preservatives, flavors, or colors. And who said peanut butter has to be boring? We have several types of peanut butter. The plain peanut butter, peanut butter with sesame seeds, and for the lovers of sweetness, we have peanut butter with honey. Where you may be asking, why bountiful peanut butter? Well, apart from meat rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals, and dietary fiber and antioxidants, it makes a great snack for both the kids and adults. Are you interested in knowing the process? Because
we better get there.
I'm ready to show you guys.
That's the crux of the
Right now, for the 100 grams for plain peanut butter, you can get it for a retail price of 180 shillings, wholesale price for 160 shillings.
Just to confirm, by wholesale, what exactly do you mean?
If you want to buy 3 pieces of Bounty peanut butter, this is the price you'll get it for 160 shillings. And then we have 800 grams of peanut butter that goes for 380 Kenyan shillings and 330 Kenyan shillings for wholesale price. How are you feeling about the prices so far?
I mean, it's also good. I'm happy about this. At least I know. My family doesn't depend on peanut butter as a meal food.
Yeah.
But at least if I'm looking for any item that I can use to substitute a few more items for snacks, then peanut butter is the way to go. And this Bounty Nut peanut butter has come at the good time.
And they're so big. I've seen the size of it, and you get it for 180 shillings for 400 grams. It's quite crazy because when you go to the shops, this size of peanut butter is very expensive. Actually, peanut butter is generally very expensive. You can get it from even 800 Kenyan shillings. So
we'll actually do a testing in between the show. So please also look for that.
Yeah, we can see how butter and honey tastes like. Even on the other show I mentioned that's a very interesting whole. So I want to show you guys for the 400 grams and the 800 grams of mixed peanut butter. The price is 230 Kenyan shillings or for retail price, 480 Kenyan shillings for the 800 grams in terms of the retail price, and 180 Kenyan shillings if you want to buy for wholesale, and 350 Kenyan shillings if you want to buy the 800 grams mixed peanut butter as well for wholesale. Wonderful. Please call in. Please let us know if you want some peanut butter. We're eager to know what you guys are thinking about right now.
Oh yes, on the hygiene and personal care catalog items that we're going to, we're starting with masks. I mean, what do I need to say about the masks? Brenda?
We need them right now.
It's not even a need. It's a must.
It's
by
a
law,
must.
by law, it's now
Yeah.
compulsory to actually walk wherever you are, including your own house, with a mask. I don't know how that exactly works, but that's the point.
Now, have you been walking with a mask in your house?
Well, technically speaking, let's keep that off. It's not the time for that.
Yeah.
But you need masks. Everybody needs masks right now. And it's the one regulation on how you can help protect your family, your loved ones. Also, just take of general citizens also it's your duty. It's your duty to really take care of each other as Kenyans. And that's why we're also doing this show for SOKO.
Okay.
So on mask, on this hygiene, look at the items become a necessity. SOKO gives huge discount to this community. 5 are crediting the business model to meet the current need for masks, turning out an average of 2,000 masks per day. So guys, you have no excuse on not a mask. I also want to mention that some of these masks have filters, and please, when you order, please make sure to say if you want it with filter or not. For those who don't want to do the filter, means you can actually put a filter yourself. You know, it can actually come with the filter. Get it to it. Okay. Now, Brenda, I think everything is stated. The price. The price. I'm curious now about the price. Because I've seen people around Nairobi streets wearing very colorful, masks. So I'm wondering if they're the same or they're going to give us different designs. I would say they're better because, I mean, I'm looking at you, I believe you're trying to meet a fashion statement wearing a mask. Of course. So, and safety at the same time. And safety at the same time, because that's the first need. Yes. But you always wonder, will it match my outfit, etc. So this mask has that covered. Wonderful. And I will mention the price as it is. Okay, the market price of most of these masks, surgical, running to 5,000 a pack. For this specific mask, would come at 150 Kenyan shillings. But also, we are selling it at 100 Kenya shillings. Wow. Well, let me even make it better. For anybody who orders, the first five people who order a mask will give you a mask at only 90 Kenya shillings. Yes. Wow, 90 shillings. Yep, the first 5 will on 90 shillings. 90. Guys, you want to be the first 5 people. This is a chance to get a mask for 90 Kenya shillings. Yes. Do know it's time. Wonderful. So that's what else are we expecting from the mask? Well, you said it already. Safety, the fashion statement, and just think of the loved ones. Okay. Now I have next on the list we have the Nyumbani Edu Pack. Now the schools are closed, but who said education has stopped? SOKO uses the Nyumbani Edu Pack, a 2-week educational packet that has been prepared for our learners and with the respective guidance in mind, especially now during the COVID-19 season. This pack engages the learner creatively as they explore the materials at their free will with this educational pack. Each and every learning interaction will progress immensely and give relevance to your child's academic growth, creativity level, and engagement profile. Now we're going to look at the person behind this, and of course, after we're going to look at the prices. Yes, before we go to the price. Yeah, at the edu, it's quite interesting. So we are SOKO is doing the Edu Pack at 4,000 Kenyan shillings, but if you buy it from us, you get it for 3,500 Kenyan shillings. And trust me, this is something you need right now. You have your kids at home, still, this was a school period. Children are supposed to be in school learning right now, and I'm sure parents are getting tired of the kids running up and down the house. Oh yes, I mean, this is an excuse to just give them, you have something to learn, something to teach yourself. Also, it's a good, parents and kids, spend time with your kids. Is this something you get yourself? Oh yeah, I already got my pack. Oh wow, you already have your pack. Definitely, it's not a choice now. I mean, one good thing I must also mention, it comes for different age sets or rather age groups of children, from 0 to 3, from 4 to 5, and from that's 5 to 6. So it covers each and every age group. Yep. So your child each and every age group below 7. Below 7, your child will not miss out as long as you have a 7-year-old child, and below that. And this is definitely something I encourage you parents to get. So please call in, please put in your order, and we even have more products to talk about. Now we're going to take a look at some of the products we've looked at so far, just to give you guys a chance to call in and give us the orders you're interested in, and we'll find a way to get back to you with that particular product. we are happy to actually be associated with the people who Park. What more can I say about it? But let the owner, the person who actually came with this idea, speak about it. Let's do you, Priska. Priska, how are you?
I'm well.
Before we go to the park, because this is a good highlight, tell us about your school.
We're a Montessori house. We specialize in early childhood education, so daycare, kindergarten, up to primary school.
Up to primary?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Primary being what?
Primary being up to grade 6.
Okay.
Yes.
Grade
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
So, knowing that the name Montessori house already is a fancy name, tell us about the system that you use.
Well, it's not meant to be fancy. In fact, it's a very discreet name because for our kindergartens and daycares, we use the Montessori methodology, which we use that as an instructional method because it is very good. It's very strong on all-round education, and we feel that's the best foundation for the children. So we're not just channeling them towards academics too early, but we also work on social skills, on their curiosity and like that.
Okay. So now to the back.
Yes.
Why? Why did you decide to do this, especially during this time?
Well, why interestingly, as I said, we specialize in early childhood education. So our years of experience have taught us that not every intervention you can make suit or can easily translate to the younger child. So I know that a lot of schools have been able to transition to online learning, but online learning for a 3-year-old, what does it even mean?
But that's where everyone's going, including the official Kenyan curriculum development?
Yes, but shall I say to what extent?
Okay.
You know, the 3 to 6 year old, natural learning ability is geared towards a lot of high touch, a lot of intervention by the adult. They still need a lot of guidance. So in as much as we can use technology, but you know, there are a stage where you can't simply put them in an online classroom all day, every day, and expect results.
Yes.
You still need physical objects. They still need a lot of they still need a lot of practice with their hands and manipulating things.
4,000 Kenya shillings.
Yes.
You understand how we're trying to save each and every cost. Why 4,000? You know,
first of all, let me say this is a pack that has been developed by our experienced team. So it's not something that we just sat around threw some things in a bag and give it to you. Now it has been developed by Montessori teachers and designed in a way that we parents are even if you're sitting at home, you're working from home possibly.
So you're actually honest, you can't stand it.
You know, I think that parents would be a bit overwhelmed to have to direct another child where they're working and maybe you have 2 or 3 children home. So we used experience to come up with a pack that actually can give the child self-directed learning.
Okay.
So the parent needs minimal intervention with this pack. It is designed in a way that, you know, because we've separated the ages. So if you take a pack for a 2-year-old, for example, we've put activities that a 2-year-old with minimal instruction can actually spend hours just working on their own.
Okay.
Frees up the parent's time, keeps the child engaged in a constructive way.
And you're doing it every 2 weeks?
We're doing it every 2 weeks. So the 4,000 is actually material that covers for 2 weeks. Okay. And you have to understand, we give you everything you need, whether it's crayons or books or, so you don't have to go to the shop because our instruction says go buy something else. Okay. So it's everything in one pack that the child needs for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks? Yes.
Why can't I do it myself? You know, because that's also a question.
Well, you know, yes, Wahiga, if you were a trained early childhood educationist, you could probably do it yourself. But it takes a bit of understanding of what does a 3-year-old child need and how do they learn.
Is that why they're customized?
Yes, that's why we've customized it. Okay. Yeah.
So it's not a whole, oh, just watch this, any child can fit it?
No, no, not at all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So how long do you think you'll continue the campaign?
Well, we would like to make this available to parents for as long as the children are needing to sit at home. So, like I say, our teachers are working on this. It's a dynamic pack. Every 2 weeks, we change the contents so that the parent who's finished their first pack can actually come back and the child will still be engaged. We're not giving you the same thing every 2 weeks. Okay. So for as long as it's needed, you know, we'll be able to keep changing and revising the material and then progressively make it so that the child is increasing their knowledge base.
How many packs do you have now in stock?
In stock, we have about 1,000. But I have to say, we've had a very good response. Wahiga, we've shipped these packs off to Kakamega, to Kitui, to Eldoret, within Nairobi. Okay. So we're excited, and we think, you know, given the initial demand, we have already started producing, you know, the next lot. So we can handle whatever the demand is.
The Nyumbani Edu Pack. The Nyumbani Edu Pack. I mean, she said everything about it. 4,000 Kenya shillings for one pack for 2 weeks. It's an amazing pack, I must say. It has a lot of things, if you've seen by our screens, the items in it. But I also must add this. Because of her generosity, for only 3,500, you'll get it from our show. You'll get it on SOKO, c.letscreateafrica.com, which is our website. You can go to that. Better yet, you can actually call in via the number 07. Actually, let me change that. It's +254 101 129 466, or text in. You can text in. The number is 20146. You can see the number on the screen. Also, you could just chat us on Facebook Live. We are already live right now. On Zoom, you could also reach out to us and just tell us how many packs do you need. And if you get it from our show, it only comes at 3,500. If you take more than 5 packs, we also have a surprise discount for you. And this goes for only the first 5 callers. So please call, text, holler at us, chat. Tell us everything we need to know about this. What do you think about the Nyumbani Edu Pack? Is it relevant for you? And I want to go back to that. Is it relevant for 844 kids?
It's relevant for every child.
For every child.
Because the learning is the same. If they're learning about numeracy, literacy, the learning is the same. If they're doing art and craft that engages their brain, their creativity, it's the same. It doesn't, that's the beauty about Montessori learning, because it's so holistic. It can map onto any system in the world.
Great stuff. Yes. Wrapping this up, 4,000 Kenya shillings. If you order it from our show or website, which is sokoc.letscreateafrica.com, or you text 20146, or better yet, you can call in +254 101 129 466, or the other number is +254, the Safaricom number, 757 129 466. Please order a pack. If you call from the show, it's 3,500. If you order it elsewhere, you'll get it at 4,000. If you order more, we even give it to you at less than 3,500. We'll be back shortly after the break. This is SOKO. Thank you.
Since late last year, the coronavirus COVID-19 has emerged as a serious healthcare threat. This is an infection that has gone global and no one has been spared. The government, through the Ministry of Health, has put in measures to keep Kenyans safe against COVID-19, which is currently rampant around the world, with new confirmed infections and cases daily. Such sanitation and screening of visitors at these border posts and across every entry point in the country is very vital in preventing the spread of the disease in the country.
I'm very happy about the screens that are going on in Tanzania and Kenya. I think it's very proactive that you're thinking about stopping it at the border so that it does not spread.
It is scary that a single cough here can lead to an outbreak of epic proportions. In order to prevent that, the government has instituted measures to keep Kenyans safe.
The facility has all the equipments you need, from handling a basic patient up to ICU setting.
However, you also have a role to play in preventing spread of infections.
Citizen responsibility is the key to the success of this initiative and these measures. Let's all do what we have to do individually. And this is how we are going to defeat this disease.
It's just our general hygiene, okay? And that now means at workplaces, we should ensure that our work surfaces are clean.
Always ensure that nimefanya proper sanitation ya mikono. Every time na board matatu, lazima ni sanitize mikono.
We have faced many severe challenges as a nation, and we have always found a way to rise above them. COVID-19 is no different, and we will overcome the pandemic. Stop coronavirus. Follow all directives from the Ministry of Health. Wash your hands properly.
Do you want to know what makes a business successful? Capital. It starts with working capital to fulfill your obligations for, let's say, 1 year. And when you're ready to expand and maybe you may not have the necessary resources, then you take on debt capital, which you can take from a bank or from somebody else if it's money. And when you grow and you want to expand your business even further, you could take on equity capital by listing your business on a private or public market, and then people invest in the shares. On the Capital Point, we rely on data and insights from business leaders from across the economic divide who are at the top of the capital ladder so that your capital investments are well informed. At this time on Metropole Television.
The entertainment industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. But the question is, how can you get a share of the pie? On E-Magazine, we follow the money behind the glam and break it down for you, making sure you get a share of the pie. Catch E-Magazine at this time only on Metropole Television. Welcome back to SOKO, a virtual marketplace giving you the discounts you need during this period. Remember to keep the conversations going and tell us the products you like so far that we've mentioned throughout the show on our social media platforms at Metropole TV KE. Now we have so much in store for you and we're going to move right on to that. Now look sharp, sleek and African with looks like a video. A brief history here. The looks like a video line is inspired by the streets of Kibra and is desired to share the streets fashions with people around the world. Now David was born and raised in the slums of Kibra and was inspired by the art he saw every day in his community. Needless to say, this led him to have his own fashion line looks like a video. Now their video bags in the marketplace go for 400 Kenyan shillings. Let me just get that right. Actually, it's 4,000 Kenyan shillings, while you can get it for 3,800 Kenyan shillings on our platform right here. We also have a video jackets. Clearly, you can see the African design. It's really nice. What are your thoughts about the video jackets? Do you like them? Is this something you'd wear?
Oh yes, I mean they're really cool. Until we started the show, I didn't even know about them. You know?
Right.
And imagine the cold season is actually coming in, so we need to keep warm.
Yes, it's so rainy. Yeah. So they look warm, they look waterproof. That's what you need right now during this rain. So I wanted to show you that
random rain actually.
Random rain. We did not even know this rain was coming.
I know.
We also have a video bags that go for 350 Kenyan shillings. If you buy it from us, and if you buy it elsewhere, it's going to be 400 Kenyan shillings. So we're giving you a discount of 50 Kenyan shillings. So please, if you're looking into looking stylish, with an African taste, order your video jacket right now.
Now, still on that African flavor,
yes.
Let's go to ethnic print. When we talk about ethnic print, is actually a design company based in Kayole. It's an amazing, an amazing place where this lady has actually been able to actually hire more people. Her outfit has also been put outside markets, has actually been exported, which is pretty impressive.
That's impressive.
For somebody who has actually come from nearly nothing. Her story is very unique. So Ethnic Print is a design company based in Kayole that is passionate about transforming waste fabrics into eco-friendly products, actually. Starting with, they have handbags, they have sling bags, they have backpacks, laptop bags, jewelry sets, the hoodies. If you can get a hoodie from them, at least I know I've seen one of their hoodies and I'm like, whoa, that's actually pretty
they
cool.
Have a lot of products, a lot of things.
I know, and most of the items, especially the print bags, the price range is actually between 1,000 to 2,800, but on SOKO you can get it at 900 to actually 2,700 for any of these items. And you can even go lower, especially for the jewelry, at even 200 Kenya shillings, where you can get them for 500 Kenya shillings. And trust me, it's really good metal.
And also looking at the products, like for example, the bags you mentioned, it looks like it's really good quality. And for such a price, the bags are really expensive in Kenya, especially good quality bags.
Have you seen the inside of the bag itself?
It's beautiful. Actually, for a lady like me, that gets me excited to just like, oh my God, I just want to look at my bag.
Check out the model is actually opening it.
Wow.
That thing is clean. And these streets are rough, so so if you want a bag that's also a bit secure, then this is a bag that you should actually have in stock, or better yet, at home.
Yes.
And you can, if then you're not using it for, I guess, the official duties, you could actually use it for any non-official duties like hiking and stuff like that. And
it's very trendy.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Schools might be closed, but for those millennials out there, please get this bag, get it ready for when we open up school back again.
But even during the season, you need the bag because you never know what you might need to pack.
You never know.
Yep.
Now moving on to the product on today's list, we have Kiara. Now ladies, this is for you. It's time for you to have that eccentric African look while you rock your different attire with African accessories from Kiara Style. Now the founder Vivian creates unique Afrocentric pieces, providing a look that gives a wearer one-of-a-kind flair. Now her designs are made from recycled scrap materials she gathers from seamstresses, creating sustainable apparel. Through apprenticeship, she employs youth to collect scrap fabric and produce clothes. The market price for the earrings and Kiara set is from 300 Kenyan shillings. Now you can get it for 250 Kenyan shillings if you get it from us. That's just for a pair of earrings. But if you want to get a set, you can get it from 3,400 Kenyan shillings instead of 3,500 Kenyan shillings, which is quite a bargain.
Yes.
So,
yes, it is.
Ladies out there, you're looking for Afrocentric earrings, this is the place. Make sure you get your earrings today, right now.
Okay, and we talk about Afriset then. We move on to Afriset. Afriset, Tabitha's business, collects waste fabric from tailors and uses them to create products such as stuffed animals and bags. When we talk about stuffed animals, it's really good for the kids at home. They need these items.
They need the distraction.
Well, actually, that's the right word. You've said it right.
Yes.
They need the distraction. And bags. They also have bags. They've introduced innovative techniques to ensure that the items and materials are actually eco-friendly too. The Afriset tailor bags go at 800 in the market. And they've given SOKO at a discount of 600 Kenya shillings only.
Wow.
At SOKO, you'll get it for that. When it comes to the tailor stuffed animals, the small ones go for 450. On SOKO, you'll get it for 400. The big ones go for 500. On SOKO, you'll get it for 450. Then they have the apron, which we also featured last time.
Last time, that super colorful
Yes.
African print apron, which
Yes,
is really nice.
a very nice apron, going for 600 Kenya shillings, but reduced for us to 550 Kenya shillings.
Wow.
I must also state, please, again, remember, text in using the number 20146, call in using the number +254 757 129 466, or also you could reach out to us at Facebook at because we are now actually live and you can order it quickly. If you want to get it a bit more personal, my social media handle is at Waihiga K Muturi on any social media handle. Better yet, if you also want to go online, you could also shop from our store, our online store, which is sokoc.letscreateafrica.com.
Wonderful. Now, last on the list of our products today, we have leather. Now, Donna Buto makes leather and fabric products from recycled materials from the dump site. He involves youth with no secondary school education who scavenge and obtain the waste materials. He also trains the youth and women who are being rehabilitated from drugs and substance abuse. Now, his products include leather wallets, patternless leather belts for both women and men, purses, handbags, and sandals. Now, the prices go from around 300 to 500 Kenyan shillings only. So, guys, this is definitely something you should purchase.
Most definitely.
Good leather, and also you're doing a good cause because we are, looking at the environment.
Yes, yes, yes. And it's also for a good cause. Please remember, SOKO is for a good cause. Why we are doing SOKO is not only to support small businesses, but actually put food on other people's tables.
Yes.
Better yet, whatever will be shopped within here, some of the donation will be donated to our frontline workers, which are the healthcare workers. We have actually made a point to make sure that whatever we can give to them, we'll give them from this show. So please, even if you're not buying for yourself, please consider buying for others and doing this donation. Also, hoping that we have a few more minutes, I would like us to really check that peanut butter. Like it's about time.
Yeah, it's time for us to...
we really scoop that thing and see, is this of peanut butter fake, or is it a model, or is it for real?
Well, our model today is going to taste it for us, I'm pretty sure. For us, we'll definitely try it afterwards.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the plan, guys.
You can just come, we try it. Steph, you can come over here, we take a look at the...
And it's okay, please just throw that spoon in. They need to see they need to see the texture of that thing, because it's for real, it's for real. You can even scoop it a bit. Guys, this is the real deal, so please note. The oil is for real also. And then it's for real,
Are you
guys.
enjoying that stuff?
At least she's smiling about it. And please remember, the Bounty peanut butter goes for how much?
That is the Bounty peanut butter.
Yes, please tell them the cost, Brenda.
Let me get back to it.
Okay.
I think I've lost my, but we know the cost goes from around 400 Kenyan shillings to less, around 200 Kenyan shillings to 400 Kenyan shillings. So make your order right now.
Yes.
And all the other products that you might be interested in, just because we're about to end the show does not mean you need to stop putting in your orders. So please contact us and we will get back to you. And I hope you enjoyed the products we had on the list for you today, which brings us to the end of SOKO today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
My name is Brandon Michaba.
And my name is Wahiga Kemuturi, and our sign language interpreter was Winnie Adoyo. Thank you.
See you next time.
I've sat on many benches, many sets, visited different offices, seen different women in their different elements.
I have always been fighting for inclusion. That is why I was fighting even in the bank.
Women in different capacities.
Me, my life is so... I think we waste a lot of time as people, sometimes.
Women who have experienced it all.
Who is Esther? When you're a CEO, there are so many responsibilities that lie with you.
And yet, nothing says how strong.
I need to get my money.
How resilient.
I said I did not die.
How willed they are.
I had never heard of this model of business before.
Like
the boss lady.
Because.
Boss lady.
The boss lady.
The boss lady.
Boss lady.
This is the boss lady.
Indeed, this is the boss lady. Catch new episodes every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m.